Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this quick solo kickoff episode for Season 3. Doing this as a little bit of a double header, so also premiering episode number 52 with Savvy Labor, so definitely go check that out as well. If you are subscribed, should be also waiting for you in your feed. Wanted to do this episode really quickly to give kind of a update since I put the show on hiatus on back in October. So yeah, things have been going pretty well. So that was close to when I started my new job, which is a remote job, still working in higher ed, similar capacity to what I was doing before in online education space, student success. So really have enjoyed the flexibility and just the comfort from working from home and not having to commute. Just more great opportunities working with a younger startup company and just doing the similar work that I was doing before and having them value my input a bit more. So things have really been great there. Just been settling into the routine. Definitely wanted to kind of take a break from pretty much everything, writing and podcasting while the transition happened and the holidays and everything. So that really was really good for me. That was kind of the hope and the aim, just giving some space to be kind of bored and just to catch up on shows and some gaming and spending time with friends and trying to get into a good workout routine and started composting, which has been a personal goal of mine for a while. So yeah, I mean, it's been, helpful to get myself into a good place and a good some good habits while I try to continue to nurture these kind of creative projects I've been working on for a while, and kind of bringing the podcast in a sustainable way that makes sense for me. So we are moving to a bi-weekly format, still kind of the same deal, similar guests as we've had before, mixture of higher ed folks, geeky folks, people who are kind of working to pursue their geeky hobbies or just creative endeavors. So really excited for the lineup of new people that I'm hoping to reach out to and already started to record with, and people who are reaching out to hop on. So certainly feel free to recommend people to me, reach out yourself if you'd like to be on. Just kind of makes my job easier, so always appreciate that. But yeah, I think it's, really was helpful to kind of do some reflection on kind of my own journey, where I am and how I fill the time and space that I have. So did also post a blog recently on that topic. So I'll link to that in the show notes. Definitely go check that out for a little bit further detail. But yeah, just already have a couple of pieces of content ready in the pipeline for my own site and some other folks that I'm going to be starting to work with, or Presence is somebody who's coming back in terms of one of my partners that I'll be writing for. So always keep an eye on my social feeds for all the cool stuff that I'm working on and writing. And I think other goals for me for this year, also trying to get out to a few more conferences and crash some as I've done before, just to meet up with folks and kind of get out and about. So working remotely, that's continued these past couple of months to be a priority, kind of already was to begin with, but really just reinforce the fact that it's important to nurture community, see folks in person, and kind of make space and time for that. Just since I'm, usually just working with people digitally with my job now. So definitely been something that I'm trying to focus on more. And otherwise, yeah, just hoping to continue to work with and on the Connect EDU network to kind of push that out and perhaps do that at the conferences that I'll go to. So definitely a lot of ideas, a lot of things that kind of have been on my mind, but just really thankful for some time for rest and relaxation and entertainment, and really just kind of centering myself and feeling like I kind of have the energy and the creative sort of focus to contribute meaningfully to all the content that I want to produce. But yeah, just look forward to more episodes, like I said, on a bi-weekly basis for this season, but want to make sure that folks had a little bit of context and just a little brief intro from me for this season here. So appreciate you all listening. As always, appreciate you subscribing and rating and sharing the show out so we can continue to grow the audience and help share more awesome stories. But yeah, really appreciate you listening to this episode. And like I said, keep an eye out for episode number 52, also coming out today with Dr. Savvy Labor. So have a great rest of your day. And again, thanks for listening. This podcast is part of the Connect EDU podcast network, bringing together diverse voices in the higher ed community. Check us out on Twitter at Connect EDU Pod, or at connectedu.network. Thanks for listening to this episode of the podcast. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode of the Higher Ed Geek podcast.